One person, if you don't give permission, he may commit suicide. He may jump over the wall. Another person is as calm as possible. You can resign, for example, for a just reason. But the competent superior must accept the resignation not only simply for a just reason, but just and proportionate reasons. You do not know the reasons why it was granted or denied. But one thing is told to the ecclesiastical authorities, don't be arbitrary in granting or refusing. Be just, be impartial. Primary role of any leader is building up unity. So why you were denied? Maybe the competent superior thought that in his or her judgment, in her discretion, that you don't deserve this permission. But if somebody acts impartially, partially, then that has to be stopped. Okay. You go to the, it's already read, I think. This one I say, I think. The former VP was understanding of our ministry towards non-Christians. The present VP is less understanding and is requiring that those who are recently baptized from our ministry's work should be fully integrated into the life of the parish. Even though the new Christians are of a different culture and different language, are still being spiritually nursed. Okay, by our ministry. Maybe abide by the guidelines of the former VP and pretend not to know on the expectation of the new VP, who seems to want total conformity to his policy. Although they will be negatively impacting the new Christians. So sometimes always the former VP is good. The present VP is not at all good. In the opinion, former bishop is good and now they are not good. It seems an old lady was so inconsolable, going on weeping and weeping when the parish priest was transferred. The parish priest wanted to console her. Granny, don't worry, the bishop has promised to send a very good priest, more excellent priest than me, as my successor, don't worry. The old lady started weeping all the more. Last time also the stupid bishop cheated us. That means you are worse than your predecessor. Last time also, the bishop said that he will send a better bishop, a better parish priest, and then cheated us. Then this man was disgusted. Why at all he said like that? So now sisters are asking what should now you have to follow whatever you like. The general law, the present PP cannot change the diocesan code of canon law. The present PP cannot change the diocesan law. There are certain practices where each individual is different. Unless they are not contradicting diocesan law, follow always the directives of the present PP. If you have any serious objection to the practices of the present PP, and after building emotional bank account, trying to change him, convince him, nothing is seemed to be working, then slowly bring it to the knowledge of the bishop, and then who may be in a position to give him the right directions. So don't immediately, you came not today, immediately writing complaint letters everywhere without, try your level best. Whenever a degree is received, this is a general principle. You tell the author of the degree to modify the degree. So parish says these are our difficulties. Still they are saying, but nothing is going to come down. Then you follow the present PP's directives. What to do? As you know, at the universal level of the church itself, there is a lot of free thinking with regard to matters of administration, leading questions. I was more loyal to Pope Benedict the 16th, maybe. Pope Francis, some of the ways may be shocking to me, but I obey the Holy Father, follow all that he says. As long as they do not contradict divine law, do not contradict the church norms. That is my advice to them. So try to cooperate, slowly people will change. Speaking about Zacchaeus, yesterday's gospel, I was telling the students also, impossible will become possible. The camel can enter the eye of the needle. What needs to be done is we have to interrupt our journey, look at people, smile with them, spend time with them. The impossible new PP will become the possible PP. That's it. Okay, the last question maybe. When the parish priests are fully engaged in their parish work, in substation, can the close by priest be engaged in social work and allowed to take a substation pastoral work? So that is the thing. The parish priest is too much preoccupied with his ministry up to his neck in work, and can the neighboring priest take up the work? So one thing is, the neighboring priest cannot come inside the parish without the permission of the parish priest. Otherwise, so many priests will come into the parish. Whether he needs or not, he will not come. Within the territory of the parish priest is the boss. If at all the pastoral work suffers, it is for the diocesan bishop to give an assistant to him or ask the neighboring priest to collaborate with him, but without interfering in his authority. Such kind of interference or taking part of the administration or any type of work must be exception, and exception has to be interpreted very strictly. So the need of assistant priest or other priest cannot come in without the consent of the parish priest or without the decision of the bishop. Okay. I am appreciative. I think maybe the question is from the sisters. They are so concerned about the overwork of their priests. Let them give him good food and then do whatever they can, except for those matters which are restricted to the power of order. All other things if you do, no problem. You take up social work, collaborate with him, show your generosity, willingness, the Lord will help you. Then why not children's mass is encouraged in the parish? So it must be encouraged because they do not understand as the adults. Follow the diocesan bishop's directives, see the number of children availability. It must be encouraged. If not on Sunday, at least some other day, all the parishes and they encourage. So, okay, encourage the children also. Can the assistant parish priest take a great interest in the pastoral work of the youth? Does he have an active voice in the parish activity? Some of the sisters are very concerned about the young assistant priest. That's also very good. While the sisters are engaged in taking care of the girls, the assistant parish priest can take care of the youth and all they are saying. Okay, speaking about the assistant parish priest, Canon 545, 546 says, how the assistant parish priest obligations. It says 4 sources. One is canons of the code. Second is diocesan statutes, diocesan law if any, what he is supposed to do. And then third is letter of appointment. And then fourth is more precisely by the instructions of the parish priest. Some of the assistants here may be thinking, you are also priest, I am also priest. So in priesthood you are equal. In responsibility, one is more responsible than the other. So the same thing, Vicar General and the Episcopal Vicar, 480. Vicar General and Episcopal Vicar must act according to the will and mind of the diocesan bishop. Same thing here also it is said. They are to report regularly what was done and what is going to be done. This kind of information. They are co-workers all right. But hierarchically you are subordinate to the parish priest. That they have to realize. Do not instigate the assistant priest. You do further what you want. Let him get directions from the parish priest. Let him report the matter to him. And then, in fact, while defining the parish, as they define the diocese is entrusted to the bishop with the cooperation of the priest, it was said. Like that, they wanted the parish to be defined as a parish is entrusted to the parish priest with the cooperation of assistant priest and religious. Like that, one schema was there. Finally, they said, while priests belong to the very structure of the diocese, the parish assistant priest does not belong to the very structure of the parish. So assistant priest must know his role. That's why I wrote an article. The parish priest and assistant often fight and some time back canonically. So let him do, but then according to the directives of the parish priest, not against the will of the parish priest. He should not run a parallel parish. In my diocese some years ago, one assistant parish priest rang the death bell for the parish priest. All the people came, parish priest is there in his easy chair laughing. Because they were fighting, so he said parish priest died. Some boys went and rang the bell. So they come to me. And then while prayer, instead of saying, oh God, come to my assistance, he will say, oh Lord, come to my assistant, assistant priest. He may say like that. Okay, that's it. So I am appreciative of the concern behind it, but no, there must be order. As I said in the conclusion, structure, charism. The structures must not be too hardened. The charism must soften the structures. At the same time, the charism should not go without any rules and regulations. There must be true law, a balance, integration, reconciliation between the two needed. Okay, after these questions, now we invite Monsignor, Bishop, especially the Bishop, Monsignor Teles, and then Sister Perpetua, come to the dais and we will take up any questions. They can answer. You can address questions to any of them. I will complement for some time. Okay.